Welcome to Seneca Indians Basketball, live on kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Seneca Indians. Now let's join Ben Walcott live on location.
And a pleasant good evening, and we welcome you here to Seneca, Missouri as we get set for high school basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. It is the 6-2 Neosho Wildcats facing the 0-3 Seneca Indians. I'm Ben Walcott, joined by Coach Daryl Harbaugh and Jared Trombley back in our KNEO studios. Your countdown to tip-off sponsors here this evening are People's Bank of Seneca, Prater's Pharmacy, and Daryl. There is a big difference between these two teams as Neosho comes in already 8 games under their belt, and this Seneca team only got started last week in the McDonald County Mustang Classic.
Well, they did it that way because they knew they pretty much sure that Seneca was going to make a good run through the state playoffs in football. So they didn't want to start the basketball season, just right in the middle of football season or right at the end of it. But anyway, that's the reason Seneca's got the late start, if you want to call it that. But they got to play at the Mack County Classic.
Yeah, the Mustang Classic.
Mustang Classic, trying to get a few games in with different teams. That's what they're trying to do, So and see different plays. And Neosho does the same thing. I said Neosho been playing some Big 8 schools.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. This Seneca team has to replace 100% of their scoring from last year, as there is nobody on the roster that's playing this year that got any varsity playing time last year. So it's going to be a very young squad and a squad that is going to probably have some bumps in the road.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I know the roster's here. I'm not sure if this is the true roster. Is it? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know there was, any juniors on the team.
Yeah, 3 juniors are the only upperclassmen.
Yeah. Rush. Yeah. Okay. It's the first time I'd seen it. So, they're young and they got a long way to go. I mean, this is going to be a big learning curve this year.
Go ahead, take a 3-minute timeout. Come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. No matter how talented a basketball player might be, they will never win a championship without help. If they try to accomplish the task alone with their limited ability, they can only go so far. As followers of Jesus, we also can get caught up in trying to be self-sufficient. Even if we're working for the Lord, we can start leaning towards self-reliance. Paul gives us a good reminder about self-sufficiency when he writes in 2 Corinthians 3, 4, and 5, "Such is the confidence that we have through Christ toward God. Not that we are sufficient in ourselves to claim anything as coming from us, but our sufficiency is from God." In John 15:5, Jesus says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. The one who remains in me and I in him bears much fruit, for apart from me, you can do nothing." Today, let's get rid of our self-reliance and confess our need for God in all that we do. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace.
And we welcome you back as the JV contest just ended, so about 20 minutes away here from the start of the varsity contest. And Daryl, like we said, these two teams come in not only vastly different in their schedule, but vastly different in just the makeup of their rosters as well. Of the 9 guys that got playing time last Saturday, only one of them, or two of them were upperclassmen in Jordan Sims and in Hayden Mosier, and those 2 were juniors. The rest were sophomores and freshmen that got playing time last Saturday. So be interesting to see what happens throughout the year. Obviously, with a young squad like this, like we said, you're going to have some bumps in the road throughout the year, and I think you're kind of expecting that, but you're also hoping that, maybe some bumps this year means a better production next year.
There's going to be a lot of bumps in the road and the big learning curve here because none of them's been up there. None of them has played varsity level and the varsity speed. It's totally different. I mean, when I was coaching girls, I've had some freshmen come in. They're pretty good players. They'd come in and I'd put them in a little varsity game and I'd ask them, I said, well, and they said, we didn't realize it was this fast. I said, it's a whole lot different. The speed of the game is a whole lot different. And so they're going to take a big learning curve this year trying to get that, understand what it is to play at a varsity level and the speed you have to play.
You look at this Neosho roster, they have, 4 seniors and about 7 juniors on the squad, and that's between varsity and JV, so obviously, not 100% on who all are the varsity players versus the JV players, but just a vast difference in the two and how many varsity and JV players Neosho has this year, which helps with their start. They're 6-2, finished second in the Pea Ridge tournament last weekend, and so they're probably expecting and wanting to compete in the COC. Obviously, COC West, tough competition, and their district is going to be tough because they are in a Class 6 district, so they're going to be in a tough district to get out of, so they're trying to find all different kinds of competition to play.
Well, it's basketball. You can only put 5 on a court, so that's the reason you see the bigger schools playing smaller schools. You get those matchups every once in a while. It's tough for Neosho just because they're a bigger school. They've got to find they want to find some good competition to play against to get them ready, because I'm telling you, COC basketball, Springfield basketball, that Springfield is a basketball area. And they've had some great teams over the years and many state championships out of the teams out of Springfield. So they've got their hands full when they get into COC play. I mean, they do good around here. They've been playing some Big 8 schools, having some success, all that. But when they get to play the COC, it's a hard road to hoe.
Well, you even look at their district. I mean, not only is it COC schools, but you got some Ozark Mountain schools that are in the Springfield area that are very good. You got Branson, you got Glendale, Joplin, Kickapoo, Nixa, Ozark, and Republic. I mean, you could pick probably one of 5 different schools in that district that has a chance of winning if you don't include Neosho.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're all good basketball schools. I haven't haven't noticed much about Joplin boys basketball, being down here in Southwest Missouri. But it's hard for them to go. They need to go. I think they went down to Peoria. or Pea Ridge, I'm sorry. They went down to Pea Ridge, Arkansas to try to find some outside games, and that's good for them. That's what they need to be doing as far as the big schools Neosho is. They need to travel a little bit to find, before the conference starts, they need to find some tournaments and some teams with some good talent.
And just a reminder, the Neosho Holiday Classic is right after Christmas. It's the last thing right before New Year's, actually, 29th through 31st this year. The Neosho boys, Neosho girls, McDonald County boys in it will have coverage of all their games, and then we'll have third place games and the championships of all three brackets. You have a boys black bracket, a boys gold bracket, and a girls bracket as well. So we'll have coverage from Neosho throughout that. And, you know, I wouldn't say Neosho's a favorite in that black bracket, but I think they have a very good chance of at least getting to the championship game.
Yeah, they could very well. I mean, they have been playing well. I mean, they're 6-2. I don't know who they've lost to. You'd have a better idea.
Nevada, and then the championship game of that Pea Ridge tournament.
Nevada's always good. They always find 5 kids up there in that flat ground up there that can play. And who'd they play in the Pea Ridge tournament? Do you have that, Ben? I mean,
Ozark, Arkansas, they lost in overtime.
Oh, okay. Ozark?
Arkansas.
In Arkansas, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like I've heard a little bit about Ozark in the past. They've always been a good basketball school down in Arkansas. So it's tough for Neosho, and they're going to be, like you said, they're going to have their hands full when they get after Christmas.
Go ahead, take another 3-minute timeout. Come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
Tip-off sponsors here this evening, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. And Darryl, you look at the schedule for the Seneca team, due to the fact that they're starting off so late, other teams have, 5 or 6 games in before they ever got started. It's a little bit of a condensed schedule for this Seneca team. After today, they're off until right after Christmas, just like the girls. They head to the Southwest tournament, and then they had a couple road trips, and they jump into Big 8 play pretty quickly on January 6th. And then they have 2 more tournaments throughout the year, back-to-back, really. The Crane tournament and then the Lancer Classic. So kind of interesting, the different tournaments that you can be in. And that's kind of how Seneca's trying to get their games in, it seems like, is you got 3 games in 3 days.
Well, it gets condensed pretty quick. I mean, it seemed like basketball is one of the longest seasons, but they get about as many games as the softball girls. The softball girls, it seems like it's one of the shortest seasons, and they just cram them all in. In basketball, it's more drawn out, but they get a lot of basketball games in. Seneca's condensed it a little bit just because, they knew they were probably running. They could see that in the forecast. We're going to make a state run, so let's not play till the state championship game's over.
And Lamar has been in those situations in past years until this year. Webb City has been in those kind of things, so it's nothing new. Carthage was in the same boat this year.
Sure.
Carthage made it to the state championship game, so, you're kind of in the same boat. Here, you look at these two squads. These two teams always match up against each other. Last year, Neosho won at Neosho 63-22. 2 years ago, Seneca actually beat them 70-45 here at home. But, like we said, it's a Newton County rivalry. These two teams know each other extremely well because they play not only against each other, but they probably play with each other when they're not in school.
Oh, they go to the Rex and all that, played basketball. Trust me, the boys around here know all the Neosho kids, and Neosho kids know all the Seneca kids. That's just kind of the way it was. I mean, you grow up, 15 miles apart. You're going to play different pickup games and all that stuff like that. So they know each other. There's a little rivalry. There's not, it's rivalry's gone, won't be much this year maybe, but it's always been in the past. You always want to beat Neosho.
Go ahead, take another 2-minute timeout. Come back after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. Open a 2026 Christmas Club account at First Community Bank and earn an impressive 4.00% APY. We're here for you. We're helping you plan ahead so when the holidays roll around, you can focus on what really matters most. Save a little each month, and by next season, you'll be ready to celebrate without the stress. Start saving today at firstcommunity.net or stop by your nearest location. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, APY equals annual percentage yield.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. One thing that all sports fans despise is an athlete who only gives bare minimum effort. We want to watch athletes who play with passion, not who look disengaged and disinterested. But what about in our own lives? Are we just doing the bare minimum at our jobs, in our marriage, with our kids, or in serving God? As followers of Jesus, we must stand out and set the tone of hope, peace, and joy when we interact with others. Our lives should be different as we represent Christ and give maximum effort. 1 Timothy 4:12 says, "Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, in purity." Rather than needing other people to set the tone for us, we should make it a priority to set the example for others with our attitude and effort. Today, let's set the tone and affect the culture around us. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Down to tip-off sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca and Peters Pharmacy. And Darryl, you look at the district. I know it's early, but there are probably two favorites in this district. East Newton, coached by Kyle Fields. He always seems to find a way to find 5 guys.
Kyle's
and
a
then
good coach.
and then Nevada is the other one. They're also 5-2. After that, it kind of is a mixed bag, but those two teams are probably your favorites. And the district in Nevada this year means that home court advantage for Nevada
Sure.
could be big.
That could be huge up there in Nevada. Nevada can always find, they've been a basketball school for a lot of years. Basketball and baseball have been their main ones. Now, they've been good in football the last few years, but as well. Don't get me wrong there. They've went up the district. I don't know if they've won the district, but they
won
for
the
it.
district 2 years ago, 3
Okay.
years ago.
And, got to make a little state run. But basketball seems like it's always been their main thing, basketball and baseball. But those two, East Newton will win probably most of the games just because they are well coached and they're fundamentally taught correct. And so is Nevada. They will do the same thing. Don't look for Mount Vernon. I don't know who they won or lost, but they may be a pretty good one this year.
If I remember correctly, Mount Vernon has a new coach this year. And so, that may be some learning curves, and you may get hot at just the right time. So
and this is what all this relates to is because can you get playing your best at district time?
And not only will you find out who's going to be the 1 seed in that district, those two teams are going to have to match up in the regular season for Big 8 play. So, I believe we have a national anthem coming, so we'll go ahead and take another 2-minute timeout. Come back with the starting lineups and the start of the game after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Lions Forward is more than a campaign. It's our commitment to the future. Through private giving, we're expanding educational opportunities in Joplin and the 4-state area, strengthening programs, and investing in our students. Many MSSU graduates choose to stay in our region, becoming the healthcare professionals, educators, and business leaders who keep our community strong.
Forbes asked and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and Neosho. Here, starting the lineups here, brought to you by Prairie Top Chiropractic. First for the Neosho Wildcats, a junior guard number 0, Houston Branscombe, a senior guard number 1, Jaden Fisher, a senior guard number 2, Caden Asbury, a junior guard number 4, Haven Plummer, and a junior center number 35, Zach Forsyth. Now the starting lineups for the Seneca Indians, a 5'9" sophomore guard number 2, Jackson Yoakum, a 5'9" freshman guard number 5, Derek Sherwood, a 5'10" sophomore guard number 13, Blake McKinney, and a 6-foot forward, that's a freshman, number 20, Brenton Crow. Head coach of the Indians is Skip Brock. Head coach of the Wildcats is Zane Culp. I think I am missing one person for Seneca, and I think it's number 15, Thomas Adkins, a 5'9" freshman guard. And I think Seneca is starting 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores.
Yep. And no griping at the camera guy who's not used to running it for a year, Ben.
As the ball is tipped out of bounds, and they're going to give it to...
We'll scoop in a little in on the camera.
Neosho. Neosho going right to left here. Across your computer screen here in the first half. I guess if you're listening on the radio, you can imagine that as well. They dump it down low, trying to get it to Forsyth, and it's tipped out of bounds, so the ball will go to, or stay with Neosho. Neosho, the Road Blacks. Seneca, the home whites here this evening. As we're past the top of the 7 o'clock hour, you're listening to KNEO 91.7 FM. Neosho Joplin live online at kneo.org as Zach Forsyth gets the first bucket of the contest.
Yeah, he's going to be tough to handle down inside. We just don't have the size to handle with him. We went 2-3 out of bounds. Neosho man-to-man.
Seneca trying to dump it down low, and that's that height you were talking about,
Yeah.
Darryl. You know, that wasn't necessarily maybe a terrible decision as Seneca fouls on the play. First team foul, because they did have him open. It's just the length you're not used to.
Here's what I always told the kids, you know, the guy, you're a little guard, and you go down the lane to the Giants. They can't guard their shoe tops, so it's called a bounce pass. You know, they can catch it over their head, but they can't catch it at their feet.
Caden Asbury misses the first free throw. One more coming. Newmac Electric, Breeders Pharmacy, Prelude Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Sponsoring the broadcast here this evening, as he has a second one coming here. Misses it long, and the rebound goes to Seneca. Yoakum with it for the Indians. Gets it into the front court. Swings it left wing side to Sherwood. Back top of the key to Crow. Crow just holding it here at the moment. Left wing side to Sherwood. Gets it to a cutter. Gets double teamed. Trying to kick it out. And bodies go flying as on the other end, getting rejected by the rim was Jaden Fisher. 2-0 Neosho. 6:50 to go here. Opening quarter of play. Sherwood with it for the Indians. He drives, kicks it back out, open left wing three, rattles home for Blake McKinney. And Seneca has a 3-2 lead with 6:30 to go here, opening quarter of play. It's on the other end, a left wing three is airballed and is out of bounds, so the ball will go to Seneca. 6:24 to go, Seneca's got a 3-2 lead. And Darryl, on that three-pointer, that was nice rotation there for the Indians.
Well, they penetrate and then pitched it back out. Penetrate, collapse the man-to-man, then pitch it back out.
Sherwood, top of the key, kicks it back out to McKinney. Back to Yoakum. Yoakum, top of the key. Right wing side to Crow. Back out top of the key to Sherwood. Sherwood being guarded by Plummer. Right wing side to Crow. Crow just holding it here at the moment. He's going to drive, kick it back out. Adkins in the lane. That almost looked like a double dribble. Gets it back to Yoakum.
I think it got tipped, Ben.
And now to Crow. Crow thought about trying to get in the lane, instead passes off to Sherwood in that right corner, and they're calling a foul on Neosho. First team foul. We'll see who they call it on. Is it on number 4? That's Haven Plummer, his first. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic all sponsoring the broadcast. Seneca trying to get it in, and they're able to get it in near the timeline to Sherwood. 1 foot in the back court, but no possession. Top of the key to Crow. Crow drives in the lane, gets walled off. He's going to have to do something with it. Gets it back to Sherwood. Sherwood, right wing side to Crow. Swings it top of the key to Adkins. Adkins gets walled off, and the ball stumbled around. Plummer comes away with it, and a pass too hard, and it will go back to Seneca. And right now, Daryl, I think this is the pace Seneca wants to play at. The other loss that Neosho had was to Nevada, and it was a 44-35 game. As somebody checked in for Seneca, I think it's Lyndon Stedman.
Well, Seneca's being very patient on offense, moving the ball around. Neosho's not putting hard man-to-man. They're man-to-man, but it's not hard man-to-man pressure. So it plays into Seneca's hands is to be patient with the ball.
Crow has it right wing side, picks up his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. Able to get it to Sherwood.
And maybe Neosho wants to run a little bit, but they're pressing too hard.
Yoakum gets it now top of the key to Crow. Crow, free throw line, trying to back down his man, and he loses it to Plummer. Plummer going to come up, finger roll up and in. And it's now 4-3 Neosho with 4:20 to go here, opening quarter of play.
Well, that's what Neosho wants to do. They want to run and gun.
Seneca has it with Sherwood. Swings it to Crow, kicks it back out to McKinney. Back out Sherwood with it. Gets it to Crow. Crow just holding it.
Neosho just playing like a sagging man-to-man. It's not really uptight pressure.
Stedman now with it. Works it left wing side to Sherwood. You look at everybody on the court, Daryl. You got 4 freshmen and a sophomore on the court for Seneca.
Yeah.
The ball's poked from behind by Asbury. It's going to go up, right-handed layup, up and in. 6-3 Neosho, 3:35 to go here in the first quarter of play. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with you. Back in 30 seconds on the KNEO Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians.
Neosho, 3:35 to go here in the opening quarter of play. It will be Seneca basketball here out of the timeout. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber. All sponsoring the broadcast as Blake McKinney will inbound. He's got full baseline, and now Neosho going to come with some pressure.
Little man-to-man, full court pressure. Just put pressure on the ball. See if they can get an easy turnover.
Sherwood will bring it up for the Indians. Gets it across the timeline, being harassed by Asbury. Sherwood picks up his dribble. Trying to get it to McKinney, and that's a tough pass, and it goes off of Houston Branscombe.
Nothing really movement there, from Seneca back picks, back cuts, or anything like that to start the rotation of the offense. And Sherwood just kind of got stuck with it back here.
As Hayden Mosier will come in for Seneca. Yoakum to inbound, gets it into Crow. Crow swings it right wing side to Mosier. Mosier back out to McKinney, top of the key. McKinney, free throw line to Sherwood. Little floater. Got it over the tall Forsyth, but couldn't get the baby kiss in.
He was thinking about it.
A deep right wing three is no good for Asbury. Good a rebound there for Seneca. As Sherwood got it, lost it, but Crow was right there to pick up the slack, and now it's back to Sherwood.
It's one of those quick shots that sometimes coaches are not very fan of.
The ball's tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Seneca.
Told one kid he took a long three. I said, I don't care about the three. Just keep it in the same area code.
2:37 to go here, opening quarter of play. Seneca gets it into Sherwood. Ball poked from behind, and Sherwood steals it back. Trying to get it down low to Yoakum. That's a nice idea, just couldn't connect.
They weren't on the same page. good look, but it just weren't on the same page.
6-3 Neosho, 2:25 to go here, opening quarter of play. Branscombe swings it to Fisher, down low in the post. And now backing out is Cohen DePoe. He checked in when I wasn't paying attention. DePoe with it, swings it, kicks it back out, top of the key to Fisher. Now in the right corner to Asbury, who drives. He did a good job of driving and not getting himself stuck underneath the basket there, Darryl.
Yeah, he did. Found an open spot, found an opening, found a way to get it up.
8-3, Neosho, 1:50 to go here in the opening quarter of play, as you got to get it across the timeline, able to do that. Gets a screen set, picks up his dribble. Sherwood gets it to McKinney. Now swings it to Mosier. Mosier has the ball tipped away, but Sherwood able to keep it. Sherwood being guarded by Asbury. The ball is poked away by Forsyth, and he's going to be off, and the finger roll is up and in.
I think the Neosho boys are giving him a hard time because they was wanting to dunk.
I think he was, kind of undecided at that point on what he wanted to do. 10-3 Neosho, 1 minute to go here in the opening quarter. And Dale, really, I feel like Seneca's had one, maybe two shots as the ball is stolen away by Branscombe. He'll go up for the left-handed layup, and it's up and in. Seneca's really had one shot, and it went in.
Yeah. You notice that Neosho has upped the pressure, up the man-to-man. Here they go double team. Little 3-2, full court.
Able to get across the timeline to Mosier. Gets it back to Sherwood. Works it to Yoakum. Free throw line, trying to dump it down low to Mosier. Kicks it out to McKinney. Work it back around Sherwood. Top of the key, trying to split the double team. Kicks it out to Crow, down low. Mosier back out. Yoakum has the ball stolen away. Going up with the finger roll is Asbury. 14-3 Neosho. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter as Mosier with it. Trying to get it to Sherwood, and the ball stolen away. Wild passes, and it goes out of bounds off of Mosier. It will stay with Neosho as Thomas Adkins checks back in for Seneca. With 1.6 seconds to go here in the quarter, they get it in the corner. Right corner three is good for DePoe, and Seneca lost track of him to end the quarter. At the end of one, it is Neosho 17 and Seneca 3, back in 60 seconds.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
17-3 Neosho here as we get set for second quarter action. And I believe it is Seneca ball here to start the second quarter. And Darryl, that first points for Seneca, that was good ball rotation. It's just, Seneca has been moving the ball around. It's just, passes at the feet instead of maybe, at the chest, and having a hard time with Zach Forsyth in that middle.
Like you said, the very first of the game, Ben, Neosho's like in a sinking man-to-man. They really didn't do a whole lot of pressure. Now they've come up with ball pressure.
Other sponsors here this evening, People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District. It's a 15-0 run right now for Neosho. Seneca actually had a 3-2 lead. Now Seneca trying to get it down low. Right-handed layup is blocked. That you did everything right if you're Seneca. It's just, a bigger guy blocked your shot.
Yeah.
Jump ball will give it back to Neosho. There's Neosho with it. Across the timeline, going right to left. Across your computer screen or radio dial. He's driving the lane. Bank shot no good for Asbury, but an offensive rebound for DePoe. And traveling on the play is Asbury. Asbury had 6 points there in the first quarter for Neosho. Neosho, after today, will be off till the Holiday Classic, the 29th through the 31st. Seneca will have a 6-day break. They'll be back the 26th in the Southwest Tournament. As Derek Sherwood with the basketball for Seneca. Picks up his dribble, gets it left wing side to Crow. Trying to get it to a flasher, top of the key to Yoakum. Yoakum left wing to Stedman. Stedman is dead. And once again trying to get it to Crow. And Forsyth, the taller man, right-handed layup is up and in, is leaking out from the backside was Jaden Fisher.
Cherry picking is what we used to call that. He got loose, got behind the defense.
And Sherwood is getting a master class here early, Darryl, working up against a couple of seniors.
Well, he's going to get a class all year. If he's going to be the one handling the ball, then he's going to have to be the one learn how to handle the ball all year long.
It's Houston Branscombe back in for Neosho. Jackson Yoakum to inbound in front of the Neosho bench. He's got to find somebody to inbound it to, able to get it into Adkins. Adkins works it, trying to get it to Yoakum. The ball tipped out of bounds, and it is off of Adkins. So the ball will go to Neosho here, up 19-3. 6:22 to go here in the first half of play. What has been a fairly fast-paced first half of play. Trying to get it down low to Forsyth, able to do so, just missed the shot. It's a good look for Neosho. They just couldn't get to it as the ball's tipped out of bounds, and it will go back to Seneca.
Yeah, that's the point of being, taller than anyone else. You can just throw it over the top.
Yoakum once again to inbounds. And Yoakum and Sherwood were not on the same page there.
Well, not to, miss the screens and miss the cuts on that one. So
we have a timeout by Seneca. It's a full timeout. We'll take 60 seconds with you. 19-3 Neosho, 6:09 to go in the first half.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
And we welcome you back, as I believe it's Neosho basketball here out of the timeout. 19-3 Wildcats. 6:09 to go here in the first half of play as Seneca in about a 10-minute scoring drought over 2 quarters.
They haven't had a good shot, haven't had a good look.
Branscombe with it for Neosho, trying to get it down low, and that's just the height, Darryl.
Yes.
As Forsyth gets the bucket to fall. That's not terrible defense by Crow. It's just the height difference.
He's doing all he can down inside. He's the only one out there that's got a big body, maybe be able to strong enough to stay with the big kids, but there's nothing else he could do.
Crow with it for Seneca. Picks up his dribble. Somebody's got to go help him.
Well, no one can get open.
And that is a 5-second call, and the ball will go back to Neosho.
Like you said, that sinking man-to-man that they were doing in the first quarter, that's not all of it's ramped up now.
As Saul Ball, Blake McKinney, and Hayden Mosier check in for Seneca. 5:30 to go here in the first half. Neosho up 21-3. Neosho basketball, Forsyth with it. Dribble hands off to Fisher, top of the key three. It rattled around and stayed in for him. I thought it was going to pop out there for a second.
It thought about it.
But it stayed in. 24-3 Neosho. 5:05 to go here in the first half. Ball poked out around again. And Neosho comes away with it.
That's just the strength of the Neosho kids over Seneca's.
Forsyth hands off to Plummer. Left wing. Another three is good for Jaden Fisher. Back-to-back threes. And it's now 27-3 with 4:40 to go here in the first half.
You start warming up.
Sherwood with it for Seneca. Trying to drive in the lane, and he is fouled. First team foul in the quarter here for Neosho. As Cade and Asbury will check in. It's the first personal on Zach Forsyth. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. Sherwood to inbound for Seneca, gets it in to Ball. That's a bad place to pick up your dribble.
Well, yeah.
Mosier now with it for Seneca. He drives. It's double teamed, and it's a held ball, and it will stay with Seneca. Other sponsors here today: Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ. As Sherwood to inbound for Seneca. Gets it in the corner to Ball. Ball back out to Mosier near the Indian logo. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Ball. Ball trying to get it to a cutting McKinney, and it went off of him. And now on the other end, left-handed layup is no good for Plummer, but he'll go to the line for two. First team foul on Seneca here in the quarter. I think they're going to call it on McKinney. Might be on Mosier. It's on Mosier. Mosier picks up his first. First free throw is no good. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO917 Sports. Daryl, this is his second free throw is no good either. And a foul on the play on Neosho. Second team foul, and I think they call it on Asbury, which is his first. This is our last broadcast until January 5th and 6th when both the girls and the boys head to Monette. Halfway through the second quarter, 4 minutes to go, 27-3 Neosho. Crow with it for Seneca. Crow being guarded by Forsyth. He drives, gets it top of the key to Ball, swings it to Mosier. Mosier trying to bounce pass it to Sherwood. Ball's kicked. He's able to get it back. Crow with it. Back to Mosier. The ball almost stolen. Tipped around. And it will be out of bounds to Seneca. Mosier to inbound next to the Neosho bench. Into Sherwood. And Sherwood fell. He can't get up because it'd be a travel, and he's somehow able to get it to Mosier.
He can start dribbling and get up.
Top of the key Ball.
It's hard to do with Neosho kid over top of you.
Picks up his dribble to Sherwood. Sherwood gets a screen set. Thought about a three, but Asbury closed extremely well. Gets it to Crow. Crow, right wing side. Picks up his dribble, back out to Mosier, now to Ball. Ball working left wing, top of the key to Sherwood. Is it tipped? Gets it back. Sherwood thought about the dribble handoff. Got it tipped, got it back, goes up for the right-handed layup, no good. And the shot was partially blocked as on the other end, a right wing three, no good. Fight for the rebound goes to Neosho. Floater, no good. Forsyth, the second opportunity, no good. And I think he got fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line for two. So it's the second personal on Derek Sherwood. So the first free throw is good. That is the first free throw made by Neosho here today. It's about the one stat that's gone wrong for them.
Yeah. Hockey line change, Ben.
Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. May visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor, Seneca Indians. 28-3, Neosho, 2:20 to go here. Opening half of play. I think it was Sherwood that had a pretty good look last time and just couldn't get it up as Plummer on the other end, left-handed layup, up and in. Now Seneca having a hard time getting shots off, and when they do, sometimes they're partially blocked. But again, this is what's going to happen when you have a lot of freshmen and sophomores going up against juniors and seniors. Crow gets it to Yoakum. Yoakum being guarded by Fisher.
They'll find out pretty soon. They'll find out pretty quick that
Crow in the post, spins, ball tipped out, and it's stolen by Neosho. Going up, floater no good, but he gets his own rebound, put back no good, and the rebound this time goes to Stedman for Seneca.
Not only the kids are going to be play this year older, they're going to be stronger, but they're also going to be quicker. Hand speed, just like that right there.
And they actually call a foul on Plummer. That's his second, team's third here in the quarter. 1:16 to go here in the first half of play. Neosho up 30-3. Yoakum to inbound for Seneca. Trying to get it in and able to get it into Ball. Ball with it. Top of the key, works it right wing side to Crow. Crow back towards the top of the key. Swings it left wing side to Adkins. Adkins is going to drive, and he gets fouled. That's fourth team foul on Neosho, so if you're Seneca, if you get one more, you get a shooting foul.
Yeah, at least go to the line here. We'd like to score here in the second quarter.
And Plummer just picked up his third personal.
Plummer got a little bit just a little offline on defense and couldn't collapse quick enough, so he had to slap at the ball to stop it.
So Yoakum well inbound for Seneca. Gets it into Adkins, back out to Ball. Ball gets a screen set to Crow. Crow right wing side. Just holding his dribble at the moment. Trying to drive, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Adkins. Now back to Crow. Right wing. Top of the key to Yoakum as they gambled on the steal. Crow going to pop a right wing three, and that's no good. 30 seconds to go here, first half. Right wing three, rims out, offensive rebound for Fisher. Back out Asbury, another three. That one's no good. Tipped around, and Yoakum comes away with it for Seneca. Yoakum going to go one-on-one, and the ball stolen away. On the other end, going up for the right-handed layup, up and in, is Caden Asbury. Seneca with 3 seconds, see if they can get a shot off. Crow will get that shot off to end the first half of play. As at the end of the first half, it is Neosho 32 and Seneca 3. We will take a 3-minute timeout. Come back with the halftime show sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine here on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. In baseball, even when a player strikes out, he still approaches his next at-bat thinking that he will get a hit. Just like baseball players, we are sometimes going to strike out in our walk of faith. But when we sin, it's important to get back out there and follow Jesus daily. No batter deliberately embraces the strikeout, so why would we deliberately embrace disobedience? Followers of Jesus live with a desire to obey. The Bible says God has called us to live holy lives, not impure lives. Even though we will slip up as we place our faith in Jesus, we know we are given grace and forgiveness. The Bible also says if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. Today, let's live holy lives, chasing after obedience and resting in God's grace when we do strike out. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the four-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Right now, Daryl, you're just seeing, juniors and seniors having their way with freshmen and sophomores. Jaden Fisher with 8, Caden Asbury with 8, and Zach Forsyth with 7. And Seneca having a hard time. It seems like passing lanes are open, but they get sewn up very quickly.
Well, not only are they, you're going to play against juniors and seniors that are bigger and physically stronger than you. Not only that, but they're quicker. And, they've seen the game a long time. They know what's coming. They've got to anticipate better. Their hands are in the passing lane better. It's like I said, the speed of the game is so much faster than a junior high game. And that's all these kids have been used to for the last few years. They've been playing junior high ball. Well, they come over here, and it's a whole different ball game.
It'll be interesting to see how long Neosho has their starters out, because they'll have about 9 days off before they play another game. So obviously, I don't want to say rest versus rust, because you're definitely in basketball mode, but you want those guys, if you're Neosho, to get some quality time before you hand it over to your JV bunch.
You do. I mean, it is, some good quality minutes out of some of those JV kids down the stretch.
Go ahead, take another 3-minute timeout. Come back with second half action after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org, Women's Health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org, quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics, building relationships, providing great care.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Indians, good luck. It's 32-3 here at halftime. I want to thank some of our sponsors: New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prelude Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber. And Darryl, it seems like there's been a couple times that Seneca had good looks, and it's just the length of Neosho has bothered them just enough where they can't get a shot off or a shot's deflected.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, Ben, they're not used to the speed of the game. They're not used to the physicality of the game up here on a varsity level. And it's going to be a while before they learn that. They can learn it, but they may not be able to. They're still not as strong and physical as the juniors and seniors. So it's going to take a while to get that, to be up there for that.
So we get set for second half action here. I believe it'll be a Neosho ball, as Neosho in the black and gold. Black uniforms, gold trim, gold numbers. Seneca the home whites with red trim and numbers. Is Neosho ball here to start second half play. Going left to right across your radio dial and computer screen here this evening. Neosho has had a lot of balanced scoring, Darryl. 2 with 8, 1 with 7. As driving the lane is Branscombe. Nice dish down low. Shot no good, and it's going to call a foul on Neosho. If you're Neosho, you don't want it to be on Plummer because that'd be number 4 on him.
Well, I don't think it was on Plummer. I think he took both hands up, 35.
So that's Forsyth, his second. Team's first here in the second half.
I mean, they got just what they wanted.
Just couldn't convert.
No, couldn't convert. Had a good pass down inside. He just missed a point-blank lane layup.
And there's a foul away from the ball. Neosho picks up a second quick one.
0, I believe.
which that would be Branscombe. That's his first.
Ben. I think he tried to little muscle over the top, yeah.
Seneca to inbound. Gets it into Sherwood. Sherwood has the ball poked from behind. Plummer with it. Gets it. Left-handed layup up and in for Asbury.
Yeah.
First player in double figures with 10. 34-3 Neosho. 7:15 to go here. Third quarter. Top of the key, Crow with it for Seneca. Crow going to drive against Forsyth. Got the shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul on Forsyth. His third, team's third. So going to the line for two is going to be Crow. Seneca trying for their first point since about the 6-minute mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and watch film exactly when it had to be early. We took a 3-2 lead.
As the first one rims around and falls off. One more coming. Sponsors here this evening: People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, and Seneca School District. One more here for Crow. Second one falls off too. 7 minutes to go here, third quarter. Neosho up 34-3. As Neosho's Branscombe with the basketball.
3 fouls on Neosho pretty quick. I was like, the referee said, maybe a little bit too physical to start off with.
So right wing three is good for Caden Asbury. 37-3 Neosho, 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. Sherwood with it for Seneca. Sherwood has it poked from behind, gets it back. He can re-dribble because he got poked. Crow going to drive down low in the post, and now he's going to back things out the right corner. Top of the key to McKinney. McKinney has the lone points for Seneca here tonight. Gets it to cutting Sherwood. Scoop shot no good. Branscombe a rebound. Gets it to Asbury. Asbury puts up a three, and he is feeling it here in the third quarter. 40-3. Neosho, 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. Crow, top of the key. He's going to drive in the lane, kick it back out to Adkins. Now top of the key to Yoakum. Yoakum going to drive, and they call it travel. So the ball will go back to Neosho. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, 4 State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Otto Springs Church of Christ, all sponsoring the broadcast. And Asbury right now is feeling it, misses the three, ball tipped around, and Seneca saves it with Adkins.
That was the third time he took it at that point, at the same spot, so he was feeling it.
Adkins trying to get it to cutting Sherwood. Now Asbury on the other end, spin move in the lane, and got hit in the face. No call, though.
I think he got hit in the nose.
We have a timeout on the play. Might have been the one time Seneca could have.
Yeah, I think he's got to come out.
As Cohen DePoe will check in for them.
Yeah, I couldn't see who kind of raked him across the nose, trying to block the shot, but.
As Yoakum to inbounds. Gets it in to Sherwood. Sherwood, top of the key. Free throw line to Crow. Crow shot partially blocked. And it goes to Neosho and Branscombe. Kicks out DePoe, a three. And the soft touch around the rim. Able to get it to fall. 43-3 Neosho. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Crow with it for Seneca. Swings it to Yoakum. Yoakum going to drive, and he is fouled. That is the fourth team foul on Neosho here in the quarter. As it's the second on Branscombe, as Caden Asbury will check back in. 4:26 to go here in the third quarter. Neosho up 43-3. Seneca trying to get it in to Crow, and it's tipped out of bounds. So it will stay Seneca basketball. As now Derek Sherwood to inbound. Sherwood trying to get it to Crow. Now you got to find somebody, and that's a 5-second call. And the ball will go back to Neosho. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. Our next Seneca broadcast will be on January 5th and 6th as they head to Monette. Driving the lane, and the bucket is up and in for Branscombe. 45-3, Neosho halfway through the third quarter. Sherwood with it. Swings it to McKinney. Back out top of the key to Yoakum. Now works it to Sherwood. Sherwood picks up his dribble to Crow. Crow back out to Yoakum. In the lane, and the tough shot up and in for Derek Sherwood.
That was a tough shot. Took the body blow at the baseline and made the shot. I like it. He's going to get a lot of that this year.
Seneca gets their first points since the first quarter. It's faking the three was Fisher, drives, and he gets the layup to fall. 47-5. Neosho, 3:15 to go here in the third quarter of play. Sherwood picks up his dribble to Crow. Crow working right wing side. He's got a smaller man on him now in Plummer. Top of the key, Sherwood.
Forsyth on the bench.
Sherwood kicks it out. An open left wing three, missed long by Atkins. It was open, he just couldn't connect.
Yeah, we had a good look that time.
Oh, you could call an intentional foul there. I don't think the referee's going to. But a foul on the play. I believe it's on Crow, his team's first here in the quarter. As checking in for Neosho is Wyatt Sexton and Zach Forsyth. In for Seneca, Saul Ball, Hayden Mosier, and I can't tell who the third one was, as shot no good for Forsyth. Seneca and Stedman is the third one for the Indians. As picking up his dribble as Ball gets it to Sherwood. Sherwood's long two is missed long. Branscombe a rebound here for Neosho. He's going to drive as he just blew by the defender there. Saw that he could catch him, and he was able to blow by. 49-5, Neosho, 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Crow, top of the key. Right wing side to Ball. Top of the key to Stedman. Stedman picks up his dribble, has the ball stripped, able to get it back. Trying to get it to Ball. Ball with it near the Seneca bench. Now works it to Sherwood. Sherwood working against Asbury. Now gets it to Ball. Gets a screen set. Kicks it in the corner to Stedman. Stedman picks up his dribble. Works it to Crow. Crow being guarded by Forsyth. Gets double teamed. Nice bounce pass. Sherwood left-handed layup up and in. Derek Sherwood with 4 points here in the quarter. It's 49-7 Neosho, 1:05 to go here, third quarter. Nice little reverse layup there for Derek Sherwood. So right wing three is short for Asbury, but I was going to say an offensive rebound, but a fight for the rebound and possession will give it to Seneca. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. They visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender, proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians, and everyone at the Neosho Daily News. Wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Seneca's got 4 points here in the quarter. As Crow with it. Left wing side to Sherwood. Sherwood drives, and he got the defenders to bite Darryl, and he was able to get the bucket to fall. They were expecting him to pass, and all of a sudden the lane was left open. He was like, I'll take an open shot.
Yeah, the defense was ready to backpick him. And
Asbury kicks it out to Fisher for three, and that one rimmed out. Offensive rebound and putback is up and in for Sexton. 51-9 Neosho, 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Crow fakes the handoff. He's going to drive. The shot was blocked. Sherwood an offensive rebound. His floater missed short. Crow comes up, and he can't get it as his shot was blocked. End of the third quarter of play. At the end of three, it's Neosho 51 and Seneca 9. We'll take a 90-second break.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
51-9 Neosho as we start the fourth quarter of play, and we'll have a fast clock here in the fourth quarter as a left corner three is no good, and the rebound goes to Seneca and Mosier. So the starters will get the rest of the night off here for the Wildcats. Sherwood with it for Seneca, working right wing side. Double teamed and the ball almost stolen. Ball able to keep it in Seneca's favor. Now Stedman going to drive. Nice bounce pass down low. Crow does a good job of hesitating, Darryl, and waiting for the defenders to jump up and before he gets the bucket.
Well, nice pump fake.
It's at 51-11. It's on the other end of three, no good, and a rebound fought for. Bodies flying everywhere. Shot no good, and Crow still on the ground, and they're going to blow it dead. Make sure Crow's okay. Seeing stars a little bit there, but looks like he's okay.
It happens.
Numac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber all sponsoring the broadcast. Ball with it for Seneca. Gets it top of the key to Mosier. Mosier drives, kicks it, trying to kick it, I should say. And the ball is stolen by Plummer. Plummer's left-handed layup is up and in. Count the bucket and the foul. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. See who they call the foul on.
I didn't notice, Ben. 20.
As the foul is on Crow, his second. Plummer cannot make the free throw. That's about the one bugaboo that they've had all day, Darryl.
Yeah, Neosho wants to compete.
So right-handed layup is up and in for Derek Sherwood, who just blew by everybody.
Neosho's going to compete in the COC. They're going to have to make free throws.
6 minutes to go in the contest. Neosho up 53-13. DePoe misses the shot, got blocked a little bit. Sherwood going to drive for Seneca. Wild out of control. Gets it. Well, they call a foul. First team foul on Neosho here in the quarter. And this sometimes, Darryl, is where officials call something, especially in active shooting, because you can bleed a minute off with 2 free throws.
Well, they get tired running up and down the court, they'll call it. They'll slow the game down, speed the clock up, that's all it does.
Sherwood to inbound, gets it in to Stedman, and Stedman gets the jumper to fall. 53-15, Neosho, 5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter as we're nearing the top of the 8 o'clock hour. You're listening to KNEO, 91.7 FM, Neosho Joplin, live online. KNEO.org is it's an over-the-bat call on Abram Rogers. His first, team's second here in the quarter. I want to thank some of our sponsors: People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, and Community Bank and Trust. Sherwood, top of the key, gets a screen set, loses his dribble, gets it back. Stedman with it now, in among the trees. Able to pump fake, can't get the shot to fall, but he'll go to the line for 2. Third team foul. You think that was on Forsyth?
No, Forsyth's not in the game. 30.
That would be Rhett Wilson. So here comes the first free throw, and that's good. One more coming. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Hotto Springs Church of Christ, all sponsoring the broadcast. One more here for Stedman as he hits them both. And Seneca has 3 new players check in. Jackson Yoakum, Thomas Adkins, and Hayden Mosier. 53-17. Neosho up, 3:30 to go here in the ball game. It's Neosho driving, and the shot no good for Ethan Holding, but he's fouled. So he'll go to the line for 2. Second team foul on Seneca. And the second on Hayden Mosier. So the first free throw is up and in. One more coming here for Holding. As he hits them both.
That's a surprise.
Only the second and third made free throws of the night for Neosho. Seneca with it with Adkins. Top of the key. The 3 is no good there for Yoakum, and the rebound goes to Neosho. 55-17 Neosho, 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. All the JV kids are in for Neosho as Seneca comes away with a rebound. Seneca really doesn't have a JV bunch to put in of their own. They're dressed 9 and they're playing 9 here tonight. Ball with it for Seneca, top of the key to Mosier. Mosier going to drive, kick it back out. Free throw line jumper is no good for Yoakum. 2 minutes to go in the contest. Neosho up 55-17. As with it for Neosho is Wyatt Sexton, top of the key 3, no good. But an offensive rebound, put back up and in for Mick Wilder. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play as the foul was on McKinney, his first, team's third. And the free throw is up and in. With 1:15 to go, Neosho up 58-17. Seneca with the basketball. And Adkins gets it to a cutter. Left-handed layup up and in for Jackson Yoakum.
Number 2, Jackson Yoakum with the layup.
You like what you see here in the third and fourth quarter, Darryl, but some of that's against some JV bunch here for Neosho.
Well,
but you got to take all the game experience you can get as the bucket's good for Rhett Wilson.
Yeah, you.
On the other end, driving is Mosier, and his floater is up and in. With 30 seconds to go, Neosho up 60-21. This is valuable experience that will hopefully help you in February and early March. The left wing three is no good, and the rebound goes to McKinney. McKinney will bring it up, gets it to Mosier in the left corner, faking the three as Atkins drives the lane, floater no good. 60-21 is going to be your final score here this evening. Neosho improves to 7-2 overall. Seneca falls to 0-4 on the season. We will take a 3-minute timeout, come back with the postgame show, sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians! The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
And we welcome you back. 60-21, your final score here this evening. And, you know, Darryl, Seneca got a 3-2 lead. Unfortunately for them, Neosho too big, too strong.
Yeah, too fast. Like you said, they're up to the speed of the game, and Seneca's not yet. And we really couldn't even get an open shot. The whole second quarter, the rest of the first quarter, the whole second quarter. And, just scoring 3 points in the first half. You know, and here you go. Who are they practicing against? They're not practicing against, they're practicing against kids their own age at that same speed. It's a huge learning curve from a young kids like this.
Go ahead, take a timeout, come back, a 3-minute timeout, come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
It's open enrollment season, and Community Insurance, a subsidiary of First Community Bank, is here to help. The 2025 Medicare open enrollment period runs October 15th through December 7th. The 2025 Individual Health Insurance open enrollment period runs November 1st through January 15th. Our team is ready to guide you through your coverage options. Visit any of our convenient locations to learn more. Community Insurance. Insurance products are not a deposit, not guaranteed by the bank or its affiliates, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal government agency, may go down in value.
And we welcome you back as Neosho wins this one 60-21. Daryl, you like what you saw a little bit out of Derek Sherwood there in the second half, led Seneca scoring with 8, 6 of them in the third quarter.
Well, Derek's going to be one of the main players. He's going to have to be one of the main ball handlers. He's just going to have to and, boy, you're asking a young kid like that to grow up quick.
Freshman.
He's going to have to grow up quick, and he will. He'll get better throughout the year, and it'll help him out here in the next few years.
Go ahead, take our final timeout of the night. Come back, wrap it up after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians! Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out huddlespringschurchofchrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Hottle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, we want to go to heaven with you.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
There is saving power in the cross to transform any life and to change the world.
The cross Billy Graham is talking about is the one upon which Jesus Christ died 2,000 years ago. His death and the resurrection that followed can mean a whole new life for you.
The cross is more than an example. It is more than a system of ethics. It is the mighty act of God's justice and love. God is saying to the whole world, I love you. I'm willing to forgive your sins. God is saying to all of those who are lonely today, behold, I'm with you till the end of the age. God is saying to all of those who are filled with guilt today, your sins are forgiven because of the cross. And there is no way to remove that stain of guilt except by the sacrifice of Christ.
Are you ready to accept God's offer of forgiveness? Or maybe at least learn more about it? Visit us at findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back for the final time. Neosho 60-21 winners over here over Seneca. Your post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. And Daryl, our next Seneca broadcast is going to be on January 5th and 6th as they head to Monette for Big 8 openers. And it'll be interesting to see. They both are in the Southwest tournament, but those are our next broadcasts of Seneca basketball.
Yeah, Southwest tournament, I'm glad they're out of the Neosho tournament, but Southwest tournament will be a good one for them. You get into Big 8 play, that's where it all comes down. That's when we all start, and you're going to have some tough teams in the Big 8. I mean, that's just simple. Big 8 is pretty tough down in basketball, and you talk about Nevada, especially they get the district. Holy cow.
Yeah,
it'll be tough.
Nevada and East Newton may be the two favorites. It's early on, so we'll have to wait and see once we hit January. That'll do it for us here this evening. For Coach Daryl Harbaugh, for our studio producer, Jared Trombley, I'm Ben Wolcott saying so long here from Seneca. We thank you so much for watching high school basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.